By a show of hands, has money ever gotten in the way of your passion? Now, with this same hand, I want you to look under your seats. Grab what's there. Even if there's nothing there, grab the air. This is your passion. You've been sitting on it this whole time. I want you to keep it in your hand, whatever it is, and I'll tell you what to do with it at the end. Can I tell you my story? In 2019, I was working what you would call my dream job. Driving the car I wanted to drive, living in the house I wanted to live in, making thousands of dollars. I even went to school for it. But when I would walk through that door at work, I was so unhappy. Every time I would walk through those doors, I would get this feeling in my stomach that I just was not supposed to be here. I would even sit at my desk and I would watch TED Talks on how to quit my job. I just needed that little piece of motivation to let me know there was money on the other side. I would sit there and I would be like, if I quit this job, how will I keep my lights on? What will I do for a living? I needed that guaranteed money. Then I got a call. It was from my supervisor. And she said, I was just calling to let you know, this is just not working out. And I'm like, you having relationship problems? What's going on? Let's talk about it. She said, I was just letting you know that we just feel like we're in your way. And I'm like, okay. Okay, am I getting fired over the phone? She said, we wanted to save you the gas. Wow. A job I've been at for 3 years wanted to save me the gas. And now I'm lost because I prepared for so long to quit, but are you ready to get fired? Today, I would like to share my vision. Is that okay? One, guaranteed money is a fallacy. Two, failing forward. And three, be uncomfortable and willing to live unapologetically. Failing forward is that feeling in your stomach. It is your makeup. It is what you feel when you know you're not supposed to be there. And you just have to keep going. So I look at my vision board and it says, go to LA, go network, your life depends on it. In my own words. So 2 weeks later, I pack up everything, I move to LA. And I get there, I meet so many celebrities. I work with them, I did movies, shows, but I still had this burning feeling in my stomach that I just wasn't supposed to be here right now. And people will argue and say, what could be wrong with living in LA? Well, other than living with strangers and sleeping on air mattresses, nothing. And then the pandemic happened. And I didn't know much about the pandemic, but I knew I didn't want to be in expensive LA. So I realized that there is no plan B. And I had to come back home where my heart is in Dallas, Texas. When I get back, I'm lost again because I don't want to go back to the 9 to 5. I can't sit at that desk and go back to the regular schedule. So I had to figure out how to do something sticking to my original formula. Speaking of the original formula, let me take you back. I remember in 2017 making this post. I stayed up all night and I was so excited because I was starting my internet radio show, Let's Talk Dallas. I wanted to highlight all of the amazing businesses in the city, the artists, and to date, this post has 6 likes. Imagine making a post of something that you're so passionate about in a social media-driven world, and it gets no likes, no shares, and at that point in my life, if it didn't make money, it didn't make sense. So I put it to the side. Now, during this pandemic, there was nothing but depression, job loss, but there was also TikTok. So I had to go figure out how to bring this Southern girl with the Texas drawl to social media. And I had to go to the experts, teenagers. And And my nieces, they taught me all of the cool dances, and I'm not gonna lie, I tried them, but I'm not a dancer. And it taught me a lot, but I had to figure out how to bring the best video. And then I realized the best video is just being me, and unapologetically. So I do a video, and it goes like this. Another Dallas, Texas check. Y'all, if I go to your barbecue restaurant and it's not potholes in the parking lot, I don't want it. If I can go inside and say, and get a response, I'm not going. And if I don't see grease stains on the back of that building, I don't want that barbecue. This video went so viral. I knew I was onto something. But I had to do it again just to make sure. Second video, 2 days later, I do a tutorial teaching you how to do a grown-up bath. Turn the water on. Grab your body wash, put it by the tub, get you a towel, a candle going. Turn the lights off, get naked, take it easy. This video went so viral, it made a sound. They put my voice to their videos, over 300 people. It got over 3.6 million views. It ended up on the news in Michigan. I've never even been to Michigan. And this let me know in 2022, consistency is key. Because with doing this video, now I have a full advertising business. I've revived over 300 restaurants in the city of Dallas. I even bought a bus to take people to these places. And you get to meet the owners, you get to try the food, and I'm your tour guide. But I say all this to say that I sometimes think about, what if I was still sitting at that desk? What if I would have never listened to that burning feeling in my stomach? I challenge you today to fail forward. I challenge you to put a purpose to that passion and live in it. And that is my TED Talk.